Welcome back to Humboldt State tonight. Obviously the action fast and furious behind us, but joined now by Ty Collins, local product, South Fork High, now here at Humboldt State. Now, you didn't know until right before the tape, Tom Wood, of course, T-Dub's a South Fork guy.
You know, it's the type of thing where I'd heard Tom Wood went to South Fork, and it was just in the back of my mind, and I've interviewed him a couple of times, and I never really made the connection, but maybe I'll get an inside scoop next time if he finds out that I'm a South Forker.
We know so much about Tom Wood, but it's all about what he's done here. We'd love to maybe a little, if I was your editor, Ty, I'd say, find us out about the Tom Wood who played at South Fork, and of course went to Davis, so nobody's perfect. They all have blemishes on their resume. Now you cover for the Lumberjack, the local school paper, the HSU Lady Jacks, correct?
Yes, I do.
Tell us about this team. I mean, they are unbelievable, but from you going from a guy in the neighborhood, obviously, Humboldt State, what's it been like on a week-to-week basis covering the Lady Jacks?
You know, it's honestly it's been awesome. The first game that I covered this year was their San Diego game.
Okay.
And it was this is the first time I've worked on any paper. It's the first sporting event I've ever covered. So I'm getting there. It's getting down to the end, and the wire, my editor looks at me and he's going, you know, you're going to be covering overtime. And I mean, just that game, that's the first game, it was exciting. I mean, of course, it ended with a loss, which was a heartbreak, but covering them is just great. I mean, there's just so much serious, real talent on the team, and they, you know, interviewing them after the game and with the coach, it's really obvious that they're a tight-knit, they're a close family.
So what's it like talking to, you know, Jody Gleason, Christina O'Keefe, Louise Osborne, who are on today? What are they like off the court?
They're all great. I mean, like I said, it was the first time I've really done interviews like that. I was a little nervous going in there. They're more than happy to answer any questions. They make it real easy for a reporter to ask questions. They make it real easy, you know. Their responses are really easy to take down, and they're just all really genuine. They're genuine people, I would say.
Now, you've been at Humboldt State, what, 2 or 3 years now?
I'm a junior right now.
You're a junior, okay. Oh, what do you think of the new Lumberjack Arena, this beautiful facility we have? What's that like?
It's amazing. I remember the first time I walked in, I mean, not to bag on Humboldt at all, but I said, this feels like we're at a real big school. It's just impressive. I mean, I didn't even know what to say the first time.
Well, of course, we talked to student athletes and we talked to athletes and coaches, and it's very important to them. But as someone on campus, you've been here 3 years now. What does it mean, do you think, to Joe's student?
I mean, there's going to be some that say that, you know, too much was spent on this. I think for the average student, at least for me, I think it's a great honor to be able to come to a game in an arena like this, and I personally think it's great. A lot of my buddies, a lot of my friends, we all really like it, and I think for the average student, it's something to really be proud of.
So what's it like being a South Fork guy when you go home now at Humboldt State? Or you're proud to say, yeah, I'm up there covering the Jacks? People look up to that?
I am. I mean, for such a small community, any bigger sporting event than high school is something to be proud of, and you know, my parents they're real proud that I'm covering sports, and it's something that I can you know, really say, hey, look at the website, here's a link to a story I read about the Jacks, and I'm real proud of it.
All right, well, check out Ty at the Jack. He's writing for him, Ty Collins. Thank you. Want to thank our sponsors for bringing you Humboldt State tonight: Coast Central Credit Union, Miller Farms, Del Rica Distributing, Miller Lite, Bear River Casino, and Schaefer's Ace Hardware and Fine Furniture. We'll see you next week on Humboldt State Tonight.